Hello, in this video I'm going to show how we can integrate my business rules with a Node.js server. So I'm out here on mybizrules.com. I'm going to go down and I'm going to click try it for myself. So this is going to spec out sort of a demo system for me to work with, but I'm going to choose the bottom option here to start with a blank slate. The idea is that everything I need as a developer will populate automatically just by using the API. So I'm going to click start with a blank slate. And then the only other thing that I need right now is my API key, which if I'm signed up, I'm going to have a whole page dedicated to managing my company that includes generated API keys. But for now, because I'm working in demo mode, I'm just going to steal this out of the generated documentation. So now I'm going to go back to my development environment. So I've got a Node server here. I'm using the npm package mybusinessrules.mybusinessrules client, and there's a place where I need to put in my API key. So I'm going to do that. So here I've got my API key. The idea is I've got a domain object that represents the thing that my app is working with, and I'm going to be sending this domain object to my business rules and then handling the result by basically just assigning it right back to the domain object. The goal is that the business rules executing in my business rules will augment or adjust that domain object, and then I'll handle it by just reassigning back in what the result is, and the rest of my app should handle that normally. So I'm going to go ahead and start this app, and then we're going to hop over to the browser again. So it's a simple page here with a name and address. And I'm going to just fill in some information, and then I'm going to click submit. And what just happened is the Node server called out to my business rules, and my business rules automatically populated the system with that domain object. So you'll see now I've got a name and an address. These are the options that were provided. And now I can go in, and if I want, I can add a rule. And I'm going to say something silly. I'm just going to say if name contains all the text from the constant value woot, then address will be assigned the constant value boop. Okay, so this is my business rule. I can test it here. If I go to live demo test, I can say woota, and it'll update to boop for the address. But now, without making any other changes, I can go back here, and if I just change this to woot and submit, we're going to see that it's updating to boop. So the domain object is being updated by the business rules automatically, and as a developer, all I needed to do was call the API. So this has been how to use my business rules with Node.js. I hope it's been helpful to you.